Howdy again, and welcome back to Huckleberry Soaps. This is David Ryan, and today is going to be my second part of my 100% series with Safflower soap. Today I've added some Brazilian gold clay to the safflower oil just so I can differentiate it between the three different soaps that I am actually making today, and so I can tell which ones they are in the mold, so I don't confuse them. So when I unmold them and eventually try them and do a lather test, because I'll probably just do a lather test of all three at once, because I'm not going to do three separate videos of that. But three separate videos of making them I can do, especially since I'm going to be working out of town for a week, maybe two, over the course of the month. So I do kind of have to have some things going in the background, because I do have a real job and that I do really enjoy, and but I do kind of have to prepare in the event that I'm not able to make soap once or twice this month. So I hope you'll bear with me with that. But in just a second, you'll be seeing me trying to make a 100% safflower oil soap. Okay, now it is time for the safflower soap. I'm gonna pour that in. And because I am running out of space, and it took 10 minutes to get that other one, the other soap, to go, and this is 100% light oils, non-saturated fats, I'm going to use my coffee thing. And this one has the Brazilian gold clay in it. I have reached trace of some form of it or another. So I'm going to pour these in my Texas mold. I think I'll probably get 3. Okay, so that is the safflower oil soap. I will see you as soon as this sets up so I can unmold it. And now it is time for me to unmold my 100% safflower soap. Now this stayed pretty soft for about 2 days after, so I intentionally let this one sit out longer than, because it's just in a it's just in a mold, so I'm not going to be cutting it. So if it ended up being harder than I want it to be, it's not going to be hard to get out the mold. So I made this one with 100% safflower oil, and then I used some of the Brazilian gold clay to color it, and it looks like the color. I did spray it with rubbing alcohol, but it looks like I still got some soda ash on it. So let's pop the first one out of the mold. Ooh. This is actually harder than my my soap-based C-bar, but I guess it's that's handy. But maybe it's actually darker in the middle, so maybe it's still kind of soft in the middle, but it hardened up fine. Maybe it's dried out more because it has smaller surface area. I'm not sure, but maybe it gelled a little bit on the inside. Maybe I'll cut one of these open just to see, because it's definitely darker on the inside. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm curious. Okay, that in my when I was making this, I actually poured it out of the mold and mixed it again because the it was starting to separate, and this bit on the top that was on that was just the stuff that stayed on the mold after I poured it, is still really sticky. So I'm glad I at least that. So let's since it's dark in the center, I'm gonna cut this open to see. No, I mean, it is still darker than the outside, but maybe it's just soda ash all around. I don't know. If anyone can tell me, I would appreciate it. I'm hoping that it's not. Oh, I think it might be lye heavy, but I'll let it dry, and I'm gonna wash my hands, and then I will be making the video unmolding my other one. So that is it for my 100% safflower soap. I think I decided during the course of thinking about it that I'm going to call this series Soap Crimes and not just the 100% series, because it's fun, and technically I'm not supposed. I mean, all the different guides say don't use this much safflower, don't use XYZ, only use this much in it, and so yeah, I'm from now on. Well, actually, after the cocoa butter one, because I've already recorded everything. But yeah, I'm going to officially call this series Soap Crimes. Just gonna break the rules, see what happens. well, I'm going to make sure I'm safe while breaking rules and seeing what happens. So we can all learn what happens if you use 100% oil, 100% of an oil that most guides say don't use a lot of, or 100% of. And hopefully I'll make some fun soaps, learn some things, everyone can learn some things, and I can learn how to, in the process, make a better soap myself. One thing I do want to point out before I go is that I held this rough patch up as a thing of it being crumbly and maybe lye heavy, but I didn't realize that there was a chunk of it that stuck to my knife, and so that's why it didn't like crumble. So it is still a very it's very light. It's it's very, compared to my soap base A, or my soap base C, and even the cocoa butter soap, it is light. That might be because I mixed a lot more air into it. I wouldn't be surprised. I might have accidentally made some ivory soap. I might have to put it in the microwave. No, I'm not going to do that. Those videos of making big poofy clouds of ivory soap, everyone who's tried it, I've seen, it doesn't smell good, and it can ruin your microwave because you're supposed to have liquid in there. But yeah, I'm excited to see how that out. I will let it cure all the way and do a pH test to make sure it is safe. It might just be the oil and how, and this might be the reason why you don't make 100% safflower soap. So I will make a full video of a lather test of all three, assuming they're all safe. I'll probably include doing a pH test as part of that, so you can see exactly too. And so thanks again for watching. If you're interested in seeing more of my content, please head over to Instagram and TikTok, where I'm Huckleberry Soaps, and see what I have up to do there. I will you can also see if I'm open for commissions and how to contact me about that. And I will soon be making a form where you can submit as far as what kind of design you're wanting, and how many colors I will limit you to, etc. Because like I mentioned before, I don't have that much space, so I have to limit how many commissions I do, in addition to being able to continue making soap as practice for myself and testing out my own designs. So thanks for watching, and I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you next time.